Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Roshan Jahan Ahmed and I have an experience of teaching psychology both at the college and the university level for about 5 years now. And I had cleared my UGC NET examination in the year 2016, and after that I have cleared the examination for 6 times consecutively. Okay, now let's move to today's topic. What's the topic for today? Today we will discuss about books, and these books will be necessary for the preparation for UGC NET JRF examination with psychology as the paper 2. And if you intend to take up psychology as your optional paper for any competitive examination or civil services examination conducted by UPSC or APSC, then this video is going to help you. So let's get started then. So the very first book which I will recommend here are these two. Okay. So the NCERT 11th psychology textbook and NCERT 12th psychology textbook. Now why are these two books necessary? See, to understand any subject, we need to start from the basics. And there is no better way than to start with NCERT textbooks and then moving to other textbooks which are specified for the different units or different topics out there. So if you have your 11th and 12th textbooks with you still, I would urge you to actually visit these books and read them first and then move to other books. Now there are one more merit of these two books. All the topics are covered, and that too in a very easy manner. Okay, so you will find that most of the topics given in your syllabus are covered in these two books, and that too with ample examples and illustrations, so that even a new student of psychology can understand this very easily. Okay, so it's always recommended that we start with NCERT textbooks and then move to other textbooks. Okay, now let me deal with all the units of UGC NET psychology paper syllabus unit by unit. Okay, so for unit 1, what we will do? For unit 1, we will have to get this particular book. Okay, it's here. If you can see, the name of the book is The Comprehensive History of Psychology, and the author is Arun Kumar Singh. Okay, and unit 1 basically deals with the emergence of psychology or the history of psychology. So if you remember, you had studied this textbook for your systems and theories of psychology. So here, starting from structuralism to the modern times, all the stages of the emergence of psychology as a scientific discipline have been covered in detail. So I think this book is highly recommended for unit 1. Fine. Now let's deal with unit 2 and 3 topics, and for this one book is highly recommended. I'm very sure most of you are familiar with this textbook. So the name of the book is Tests, Measurement and Research Methods in Behavioral Sciences, and the author is our very own A.K. Singh. And for unit 2 and 3, because unit 2 and 3 deals with research methods, tests and measurements, and also some portion of statistics. So this book is highly recommended for unit 2 and 3. Okay, so you cannot miss this book actually. This is very, very important. So for unit 2 and 3, I would recommend this book. And I'm very sure most of you already have this book with you. Okay, so if you read this thoroughly, your unit 2 and 3 will be covered. Now, since we have taken up the issue of statistics, I would like to pick these two books for you here. This is Statistics in Psychology and Education by Henry E. Garrett, and here we have Statistics in Psychology and Education by S.K. Mangal. So if you have any one of these two books, you can please read this. And there is one more author. You can actually refer to that book also. Any other author for Statistics in Psychology and Education, but I have these two with me, and these are quite popular in the field of psychology and education. So you may actually consult these two books for the statistics portion of unit 3. Okay, there is a sub-unit on statistics. So for statistics portion, you can actually refer to these two books or any one of these two books. Now, I'll move to the general psychology portion. Okay, and let me inform you that general psychology topics cover almost the majority of your syllabus for UGC NET JRF examination psychology paper. And for that matter, I would like to mention unit 4, 5, 6, 7. All these 4 units are totally based on general psychology. General psychology topics such as sensation and perception, then we have memory, learning, intelligence, personality, then thinking. Okay, so all these topics from general psychology you can actually read from this textbook. Now the author of this book is Morgan and King, and the name of the book is Introduction to Psychology. This is a very popular book in the field of psychology, and professors highly recommend this book for general psychology paper right in the very first year of your BA Honours Psychology. So I think you can consult this book. I'm sure most of you already have this book with you. If you don't have this book, there are no worries actually, because you can refer to this particular textbook right here. This book is by Cicerelli and Mayer. This is also a general psychology textbook by Cicerelli and Mayer, and it's a Pearson publication. And this is not actually mine. This book belongs to one of my students, and I have gone through this book and I have found this really helpful for your general psychology topics. Okay, so if you don't have Morgan and King's book, you can buy this book, the newest version, or any other textbook by any other author, be it Barron and any Indian authors if you can come across. Okay, but don't go for skipping this portion, I would suggest, because general psychology is very, very, very important, let me tell you. So you cannot afford to miss general psychology topics, and that's why you need at least one book of general psychology, and that's a necessity. Okay, now for unit 8. Okay, unit 8 is actually based on social psychology topics. So here I picked this book, Social Psychology by Robert A. Barron, and there are 3 more authors. This is again a Pearson publication, and for the portions on social psychology from your unit 8, you can please consult this book. This is a very popular book in the field of psychology again. Students often have this book with them. So you read this book, and if you don't have this, you can actually buy it from the market or you can order it online. So this is a helpful book here. Then for unit 9, let's move to unit 9 now. I'll pick this book for you, Counseling by Samuel T. Gladding, and this is an older version because I had bought this book during my student days, and the newest version is of an orange color cover. You are seeing this as green colored cover, but the newest version is an orangish colored cover. So let me just inform you, you will find this in the market, or if you don't find this, you can actually order it online. And this is also a Pearson publication book, and this is highly recommended for your psychotherapy portion and counseling portion from unit 9. Okay, a major portion of unit 9 covers counseling and psychotherapy topics. So you can actually go through this book. The techniques of counseling and the different schools of counseling, okay, are explained here very properly, very appropriately. So you can go for this book, and if you don't have this book, you can buy any other book on counseling or psychotherapy. That will also do, but I have this book with me, so I'm showing you this book. And for unit 9 again, I will suggest you one more book, though I don't have that book with me right now. That book is in Guwahati in my rented apartment, and the name of the book is Harlock's Child Psychology. And if not child psychology, you can actually buy Harlock's Developmental Psychology. For the developmental psychology portion from unit 9, unit 9 also has developmental psychology topics, for which you can buy any standard book written by Elizabeth Harlock. Okay, so buy any one of that book for the developmental psychology portion for unit 9, and that will do for unit 9 basically. Now for unit 10, let me tell you very frankly that I don't have any book on unit 10, because the topics are actually very uncommon, right? Because these topics are added newly. Okay, the UGC net syllabus for psychology and for all the other subjects have been updated, and the updated version has got certain uncommon topics which are difficult to find in the standard textbooks that we already have. And for that matter, we need to actually consult the internet resources, and there are ample internet sources which we can actually refer to for those topics. And as you can see here, I have got certain topics from the internet resources printed and then compiled in this manner. I have got them spirally binded. Here are two, and here is one more. Okay, so you can actually do this and then read the topics from the internet instead of reading directly from the phone. For proper retention from the exam point of view, I think it's better to actually get them printed and compiled in this manner systematically, so that you can refer to those according to the syllabus and then study them for your exam. So that's all for your syllabus and the textbooks which I have actually listed for you, and I will add the list at the end of this video. You can actually take a screenshot of that particular list and then go on with your preparation for UGC NET JRF examination. And all the best, and thank you for watching. We'll meet again in a next video with a new topic, and that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.